Your nervous system controls far more than you realize. But how does it actually work? Let's find out. Before we start, I want you to realize something. Your nervous system is already working right now. You are receiving information from the world around you. Your ears may be detecting sounds around you. Your skin is detecting pressure from the surface supporting your body. And at the same time, your brain is receiving and processing all of this information. Even things you don't consciously think about, like maintaining your posture, regulating your heartbeat, and controlling your breathing, are being coordinated by your nervous system. Remember this, your nervous system is constantly receiving information, processing it, and coordinating responses. Now let's give it a proper definition. The nervous system is a specialized system of cells, tissues, and organs that allows the body to communicate, control activities, and respond to changes both inside and outside the body. Think about it this way. Your body is constantly changing, and your environment is constantly changing. For example, when light enters your eyes, specialized cells in the retina detect it. The nervous system helps detect those changes, interpret what they mean, and coordinate an appropriate response. The nervous system performs three basic functions: sensory input, integration, and motor output. Now we're going to learn one of the most important concepts in this entire course. First, sensory input. Sensory input means detecting information or changes in the environment. When sound reaches your ears, specialized cells in the inner ear detect vibrations. When something touches your skin, sensory receptors detect that mechanical stimulation. When your skin becomes too hot or too cold, specialized receptors detect the temperature. And when tissue is threatened by potentially damaging stimulation, pain receptors called nociceptors can become activated. All of these are examples of sensory input, the nervous system detecting information. Let's stop here. Imagine you accidentally touch a hot plate. What is the first thing that happens? The answer is sensory detection. The sensory receptors detect the heat first. That is sensory input. Once sensory information has been detected, the nervous system has another job. It has to process that information. This is called integration. Integration allows the nervous system to interpret information and determine what response is appropriate. So sensory input tells the nervous system what is happening, while integration helps determine what it means and what should happen next. Finally, we have motor output. Once the nervous system has processed information, it can send instructions to an effector. An effector is something that carries out the response, such as a muscle or a gland. For example, if your nervous system decides that you should move your hand, motor signals travel to your arm muscles. That movement is the result of motor output. The nervous system processes the information and determines that the stimulus may be harmful. That's integration. Then a motor command travels to your muscles, causing your hand to move away. That's motor output. So the complete sequence is sensory input gives integration gives motor output. Now that we understand what the nervous system does, let's organize its anatomy. The nervous system has two major anatomical divisions: the central nervous system, or CNS, and the peripheral nervous system, or PNS. The central nervous system consists of just two major structures: the brain and spinal cord. The peripheral nervous system consists of the neural structures outside the brain and spinal cord, especially the nerves that connect the CNS with the rest of the body. Think of the CNS as the central processing center, and the PNS as the communication network connecting it to the rest of the body. Before you leave this lesson, I want you to answer for questions. Number 1. What are the three basic functions of the nervous system? Sensory input, integration, and motor output. Number 2. What structures make up the central nervous system? The brain and spinal cord. Number 3. What does the peripheral nervous system do? It connects the central nervous system with the rest of the body. And number 4, if your skin detects heat from a hot object, which basic nervous system function is that? sensory input. But this is only the beginning. In part 2, we're going inside the nervous system to meet the cell that makes it all possible, the neuron.